Hello, everybody. So this is going to be a little bit of a first one. There is no audio coming directly out of the Chromatic. It's plugged into OBS, so I'm streaming it right now, which is surreal. So it just has, you can see it, it just has a little USB-C cable plugged into my computer, into my laptop, and it's playing the game right now. So I don't have audio on the game, though, for some reason. It doesn't, the Chromatic software doesn't take in the game. Am I crackly? No Bluetooth output as far as I know just yet. Okay, so I'm gonna try to play the game like this. Can you? How does it sound? How does it sound with my voice? Is it overpowering my voice? I may need to add another source in OBS. Okay, well, this is my first time checking this out. Thank you, Faramir Gaming. This is my first time trying this. Let's see how this goes. I don't want to do too much monkeying around, but it sounds fine. Okay, cool. Sounds okay, I guess. I mean, it's not quite the same, right? I can turn the volume down on the device. Is that better? So much EPN in one day. I don't prefer... what? I do not prefer Michael. All right, 1 second. I'm just going to crank up the text just a bit for myself here. Okay. I'm looking at 7 screens. I feel like the mission control right now. Jack Hopkins is here. Shirley Castle, good morning. I hope you guys enjoyed EP Classic and the new episode of Reviews on the Run, where I did feature the ModRetro Chromatic. Thank you for joining me. Good to see you. Tagged you on my latest TikTok. Amazing, Electro Lucky. Thank you so much. First in the room was Darth Taz on Twitch. Yes, and for some reason I can't scroll back to the... Okay, Jack Hopkins first in the room on YouTube. And I see you there, Kojo, and Stephen Watts, and K16, and John Yomtop Jr. You guys all rock. Thank you so much for being here. JBJ is on both systems. He's on both channels, which is awesome. Goon Goon, volume was good. Okay, I can turn it up a little bit. All right, here we go, you guys. You ready? I don't know where to look. I can see it on my screen there. I guess it's a little delayed. Yeah, I'm gonna play it on the tiny screen here. I'm wrecking my eyes doing this for sure. Looking at all of these screens, maybe it's better for my eyes if I'm bouncing between this stuff. So the one thing you're gonna notice about this game is that he's a little stiff. He doesn't have all the. That's the one thing that I wish Konami had kind of put in there. It's just make him feel a little more acrobatic. Now he does have a grappling hook, and that's a pretty cool animation. And I think I can just punch. I don't think I can kick, which is unfortunate. That's, alas, what only 2 buttons on a handheld you're forced to do. Are the punches out of sync? Does it sound like it's in sync? Now, one of the cool things that the ModRetro has, I can click on the menu button, and I think you can see that, okay? So I can go over to the palette screen, and I can actually change the look of the palette on the fly, which is pretty cool. I actually like grayscale for this game. It's pretty rad, right? Doesn't that look awesome? It's Batman Noir. Batman and ModRetro. Oh, thank you, John Yomtov, sharing that out there. To get ModRetro Chromatic and OBS, use a 3.5mm audio cable from the Chromatic's headphone jack. I do have one of those. Next time I will do that. USB-C port handles video, but audio capture isn't fully implemented yet. Okay, that's great to know. Okay. Doesn't it look nice? It sounds good here, yeah. So I'm holding the... I mean, I have to play it this way anyways. There's no, as far as I know yet, there's no third-party control support for this, so I couldn't... I think there is a Bluetooth chip in this device, but they haven't activated it yet. So there's no way to put a controller on the thing right now, so you have to hold it and play it this way. It's actually kind of cool that I can play it through OBS, which is wild. Such a cool game. I mean, to have that iconic Batman theme playing the whole time like this. Konami cooked. So this gives me some batarangs. But you don't get many of them. The old Batman wall jump. Oh, I have the sun. We have sunshine today? What's happening? Is this Vancouver? I have the sun right on my forehead. Look at that. Like perfect placement. That's nuts. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. So he can't swing, unfortunately. It's just like a straight up. At least I don't know if there are mechanics for it. It's pretty primitive. You have to be a little bit forgiving with this. When you could just punch people into oblivion and they would just explode. Back in those days. Oh. K16 says, no swing. I remember this game. Just exploding teddy bears. I punched that guy into an exploding teddy bear. Merciless. I mean, I would love a freaking remaster of this with this exact game with just some new athletic and acrobatic animations. Ooh. This is actually the trickiest part in the game is right there. Ouch. All right on, X-Men. Thanks for watching those. I don't think I played this Batman game before. Angel Barrios says, my favorite Konami Batman is still Batman Returns, a great beat-em-up. Yeah, absolutely. And the Sunsoft Batman on, I think it's Sunsoft. Am I right? On NES? I think that's the best side-scrolling Batman. Yeah, I think so, right? And they also made the Genesis game, which was really good based on the movie, I believe. I think I'm getting all that right. What's up, Gory Tiger? Good to see you. There is confirmed no support for USB-C controllers on the Chromatic, as the USB-C is a dedicated charging port. Multiplayer is totally running off of the Game Boy link cable. All right, there you go. Thank you, John Yamtov. Oh. I have to admit, I have been pretty obsessed with this little device since I got it. I do think it's pretty freaking cool. It felt great to play some analog Pocket yesterday, though, when I recorded those little bits of video. I'd go for the Pocket over this any day of the week. What I did appreciate about the Chromatic, though, is I saw the ad in like last week on Black Friday. I've seen them a little bit, obviously, earlier, but they went hard at me through the algorithm. They knew their target demo, and they were like, "You really, really need this." So I started seeing the Chromatic ads everywhere, and so I went, "All right, if it's really on sale, let's give it a shot." It was much more expensive than I thought it was going to be, but I was committed, so I bought it. And the cool thing is that it came in like days later, and I had it. Had to pay a fortune for shipping, though. It was crazy. But no, it shipped from the States, I think, and I didn't have any other taxes or duties or anything like that. That might have been why the shipping was so expensive. But that's pretty cool, because with analog, like, I waited a year for the analog 3D, and then the Pocket always sells out. But if they have the Pocket in, and you're looking for a cool handheld, that's the best handheld other than a Steam Deck. You know, like, if you don't have a Steam Deck, get that. In terms of versatility. But you can't always just throw a Steam Deck into a little pouch or your pocket. And, as expensive as the Chromatic is, I feel like it's going to last. I don't have to baby this thing. And it does take AAA or AA batteries, so if you run out of juice, if you have rechargeables or whatever in there, you could just go to the store and pick up a few AA batteries and keep going, which is pretty cool, like the old days. This is a pretty cool game, right? Oh, one second. I'm just You finally got to hang out in John's game room last week. That was so surreal. That's awesome, Malroth. Oh, he punched me back in time. I need some health. Oh, no. All right, here we go. The Sega Genesis Adventures of Batman and Robin is really good if you guys are talking about that, too. I didn't go for the most scratch-resistant screen, John Yontop. I think that added an extra $50 or $100 to the already exorbitant price tag. So I got the base one. I don't know what that screen technology is. What are the two? They have Sapphire is one of them. What's the other one? Standard is Gorilla. Yeah, I have the Gorilla Glass one. There we go. I can't remember if I talked about this in Side-Scrolling Superheroes. This is kind of like a live Side-Scrolling Superheroes going right now. So good, man. Konami rules. Okay, Joker. Here we go. Big fight. Oh. Oh. Oh, he runs away. Oh, sneaky. Got him. Okay. Oh! I have no batarangs. Ouch! Oh! I don't know how many times I gotta hit him. Oh! Oh, facing the wrong way. Oh, man. Oh, shit. One health bit left there. Ah! Got him. All right. Vanquished my foe. Thank you, Jack Hopkins. The 90s were quite a time to be alive from Retro Crisis. Indeed. As much as I love original hardware, I find myself playing the tougher 8 and 16-bit games on a retro handheld just for the save states. Yeah, that was my major issue with this. No save states. Summer Gleason. How cool is this, though, man? We're playing a 1991, 93 Game Boy game? Might have been earlier than that, 91? I'm not even sure. Audio mix is okay? With the speaker right beside the microphone like this? The Analog Pocket's pretty rad, Blarcade. You know they're probably working on an Analog Pocket 2, which will play PSP and Vita stuff. And some of the more robust handhelds. And consoles. This is great, man. We need a Batman, classic Batman game collection. We absolutely do. The size of that bullet is bigger than my head. All right, here we go. How does that giant bullet come out of that gun? I need a little heart icon. Ouch. This is pretty tough, man. And the goons take... Oh, jetpack goons. They take 2 punches. I wish I had a kick or something like that. And no batarangs. This is no joke right here. I love that this is working. I wish it was... I wish I had a controller and I could sit back and actually look at this on the screen. Is that Scarecrow? Right on. My favorite handheld from back in the day, it's got to be the Game Boy Advance. I love the DS and the 3DS as well, too, but I don't know. I love the Game Boy Advance. Ooh, little crazy pumpkins. This is fantastic. Oh, I'm Robin. I'm tiny little Robin. Cool. Blarcade, have you played this? You know, the Game Boy Advance superintendent says the GBA library is stellar. You know what I love about the GBA is like it's like the final pixel system, you know? I mean, obviously they make new pixel games, but there was so much in that library that was like a tether to the early days of game making, and it was in some cases some of the finest of the pixel work that was out there. And I really find that those classic pixel games hold up. Like, they stand the test of time. They're still beautiful art today, you know? I mean, look at this. I think this is pretty incredibly detailed and intricate artwork in this game, and people were like literally painting it in with dots, you know? Even though it's monochromatic, it looks incredible. And very primitive architecture, but it still looks so good. I still have your flip GBA. Me too, Angel Barrios. GBA hit that perfect time and had great games. Metroid, absolutely. Oh, this is so good. Oh, did I just screw up by not pressing continue? I probably did. All right. I looked away from the screen for a second. So is the best side-scrolling superhero game then Shredder's Revenge? Are we all kind of in agreement on that one? I think it is. So far. There's some surprisingly, satisfying ones like Ghost Rider. And the Daredevil game on GBA is actually really fun. And lots of good Spider-Man games. Mysterio's Menace, I think, is my favorite. Spidey always just kills it as a game character. Definitely Batman on NES is up there. Noya8787 has his cart, never finished it. I don't think I've ever finished it. I don't think I've covered this for side-scrolling superheroes. I might be wrong. I didn't do a search on that. Let's switch up the palette. Let's go. Let's go. Blue. Let's go dark blue. Oh no, that's not good. Let's do blue. No, we saw green. What does green look like? Oof, that's tough. Red. Ouch! Orange. Ooh! Dark green, let's see. Dark brown? No. Oh, and then you could play as the original Game Boy. Ah, oof. No, thank you. Oi! Oh man, that looks like it's tripping me out on this screen. You can't tell, but it looks like it looks 3D. It's very weird. It's like the 3DS 3D effect. Here's the default. Ooh, that's gnarly. You know, once you go black and white on this specific game, what does pastel look like? Let's see. Oi. Yeah, no, I think we got to go grayscale. Yellow's not going to look good. No. And what does negative look like? Oh my God. That on the sharpness on this screen, it's so weird. It's crazy. I think we're just going to go grayscale. This is totally wrecking my eyes here. I see your super chat there. Thank you so much, Jitterdomer. Imagine playing platformers with Thrustmaster fighting controller. It'll be cool. Well, I used to play with on the Atari 2600. It wasn't really a they weren't really platformers back then. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. I used to play with the Wiko controller, which had a oh my god, Batman Dark Tomorrow. Oh, I buy physical. You're bringing up some pain there. I used to use the Wiko controller. It was a little red joystick with a little white button on the top, and they were kind of styled after arcade controls, so they were pretty tough. But that was it was like one button, basically. They had two buttons on the controller, but everything on the 2600 was just one button. And not so great using that for playing everything. The D-pad on this is terrific, and the buttons are great too, and they're quiet. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this is, it's weirding me out looking at this tiny screen, focused on that, looking at the chat, and looking at the OBS windows. I'm testing my eyeballs here. So much better in black and white. Oh. There we go. You guys are going to be humming this song all day. Going out for a walk later. Da, 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 da. Those clowns just fell out of like a drain pipe or something there. Oh, I thought I was standing on that thing. There we go. Oh, sneaky. I think I need to hit him 5 times. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. Whew. Ah! Oh! Gets a little intense in that. All right, here we go. Have a great one with Arkham Origins. Perfect for the season. Gotcha. There we go. 2 more. One more. Oh! Oh! It restarted. I don't know why it did that. Oh, it crashed out. Okay, well, that's good. I think that's good. It crashed out. I have the game. It's still going. I don't know what happened. I'm still here though, right? Can you guys see me? So it reset, and I'd have to reset everything and find everything. Okay, cool. That's so weird, right? It just sort of quit out on me. It's not ideal. It's not like you're not going to want to do this all the time. I wanted to test it out though and see if I could do it, and you can do it. But yes, it did crash out. I don't know why. I'm just going to turn that off. But that was a nice little taste of the ModRetro Chromatic. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. If you haven't watched that, watch it on our YouTube channel. New reviews on the run is up there. New classic episode of Electric Playground is up there. I don't think so, K16. I was getting into it, but I don't think I hit a bunch of buttons that reset everything. First time streaming with this. I'll definitely do that again, though. It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool that we can do it. I just really wish I could play it with an extra controller and sit back from the screen a bit. It's a lot easier on my eyes. My eyes are freaking out right now reading the comments. Retro Crisis, I always thought it was kind of weird how the Lego Batman game just straight up uses Danny Elfman's score throughout the entire thing, even though the game has nothing to do with the other movie otherwise. Can you believe we get that Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight game next year? I'm so excited for that. All right, you guys. I didn't know such a thing existed. I just looked it up. It's a pretty rad little device. The ModRetro Chromatic. It's pretty freaking rad. It's too expensive, though. Get an analog pocket, but only get an analog pocket if you don't have a Steam Deck. That's the pecking order. And I think you can get a used LCD Steam Deck, and you'll be flying on that for a long time. You can upgrade it like crazy, too. So that's the pecking order if you're looking at handhelds. And, obviously there's so much great stuff on Nintendo Switch 2 at this point, and it plays all of the Switch 1 stuff out there as well. So you have to take that in consideration. If you love Nintendo stuff, love their games, that's the direction. And then they have all of the retro channels that you can play classic games on as well, although not enough. Nintendo needs to add to those libraries, all of them. But if you're looking at, emulation-capable devices, Steam Deck, Analog Pocket. There's probably some other ones that sort of fit in there, but the Chromatic is definitely cool. It's just too expensive, and it should run Game Boy Advance games, and it should have save states. Just wanted to say, Star-Lord, you're so kind, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. What is my game of the year? Oh, hell was here. We do the Rocket and Ray Gun Awards, my friend. That's what the holidays are for me, is to kind of check everything out again and to put my thoughts together. I have played a ton of things this year. Lots of reviews on the run episodes for you to catch up on if you haven't watched all of those. And that's going to continue. There's still a few more games and some movies that I've got to review before I chill on that a little bit, but I'm going to be streaming for sure. There's lots of cool things that I want to revisit, but also some indie things and other things that I haven't gotten to yet that I'm going to stream as well. But I'll be back very soon with new content for you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you watch EP Classic and the new reviews on the run that I just posted. We will see you soon. And until then, play forever.